NBA 2K23, and I want to apologize for putting the wrong date on one of my videos because I put in the date. So, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to be talking about things that I have seen. Okay, so we have a video. Alright, so one of the things I just browsed through was the Vice episode with the Bam Margera. If you guys don't know who that is Bam Margera is the guy that was original cast member on Jackass, and basically he was one of the guys from uh, he's one of the guys from Thrasher magazine or whatever it was that they were doing, and he also was a sponsored skater for Element, I think, at the time. Then he got his own signature deck called the Him deck, which is basically where the band Him started using the symbols like the heart, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So, but basically it's about him moving to Barcelona, Spain to get away from all the drugs and alcohol and influences in his life that were causing him to spiral out of control after Ryan Dunn died in that fatal car accident in Westchester, Pennsylvania. And so what they were doing was he was skating, and he's skating in this old like vert skate park. It has glass and shit all over it, graffiti everywhere. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, let's get busy playing some NBA. We got 96.9, so I'm actually scoring more points now. See my player stats real quick just to see. So as of now, I have the same amount of points per game as I did last year through the entire season. And it's only like the 15th game we played. Then I also have less rebounds per game and less offensive rebounds per game. My average is a point higher for my assist. Steals are 2/10 of a steal higher. Blocks are higher. Turnovers are lower, which is good. Good. What's my lowest turnover rate? It was 23 to 24 or 22 to 24 is my lowest rate there. Field goal percentage is 80.4, so I'm shooting a B plus in field goal or just a straight B minus in field goal percentage. We need to bring that up. Have a couple of 90% games. My 3-point percentage, my free throw percentage is way high. So my best one was 24-25. My plus minus is 95.5, so it's the second best so far. My first one was 59.5, but it's saying points. Okay, let me see here. 1,453 divided by 15.
The answer is approximately 23.53.
1,453 divided by 15.
It's 31.0.
1,453 divided by 15.
It's approximately 96.8666.
So I have 96 points per game. 96.8666 times 82.
It's 7,943.0612.
So I'll have 7,900 points, and that should be my best. Yep, that would be my best. No, actually, yeah, it would be just barely above last year's percentage. Because what do I have on that one? Let's see how many points per game. Yeah, because I would be exactly right. So, rebounds per game. 2,221. I had over 1,100 assists with my best last year, yeah. Steals, that was my suckiest. My best was 26, 27. Blocks would be probably last year. Yep. Best would be 25, 26. Yep. No, it wouldn't. My best would probably be my sophomore year, yeah. So we're looking at my scores to see exactly where I'm at. My efficiency is lower, but I have a better per, so that's okay. So better player efficiency rating, but my effective field goal percentage is not efficiency. It is kind of low. Been in the 90s, except for my sophomore year. Wait, there's a rebound rate? Well, I'm rebounding. What is a rebound rate?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia. In basketball statistics, rebound rate or rebound percentage is a statistic to gauge how effective a player is at gaining possession of the basketball after a missed field goal or free throw.
In basketball statistics, rebound rate or rebound percentage is a statistical statistic to gauge how effective a player is at gaining possession of the basketball after a missed field goal or free throw. Let me see what it means. So I am, so I'd say probably about 38% of the time. Okay. So almost 40% of the time I'm able to rebound the ball. Assist ratio is 21.2. It's not bad. Ooh. I'm only getting used 61.2% of the time. 24.3 wins if I'm on the floor. Last year was 132. Holy shit. These stats advancements suck so bad. I'm not very good at these these advanced stats. Because I'm not a statistician. All I know is player scored a 2 or a 3, mark it next to your guy, go on about your day, don't do the effective field goal percentage or the efficiency or the rebound ratios or assist ratios.
Okay, to set up this next category, it's only appropriate to jump into 2K TV Interactive.
Get ready to flex your knowledge and earn some VC. 2K TV will be celebrating how many seasons in 2K24?
Is it 7, 8, 9, or 10 seasons?
Let's go!
2K TV here with Anthony Davis.
Oh my goodness!
That one was so easy, so you better enjoy that VC. But this year and all season long, this next winner answered the hardest questions correctly, earning them the title of 2K TV Interactive Wizard.
Show some respect for Rock Rustic. Congratulations. New
I
to
was like in the
NBA.
top 10, I think I was.
Still early.
I was in the top 10. I think I was tied for 10. I think I was tied for 8th or 9th or 10th.
Into the season, it's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Okongwu is out there with Smith. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Okongwu. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Davidson. From downtown, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Here's Mathurin, his last outing with 20 points. Passes it to Halliburton. No one near him. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
He gets that one. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas. Starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Halliburton after R.J. Barrett's bucket, and he gets it back. Here's Davidson, who just worked San Antonio in that last game. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Yeah, there's a big difference when you play only 2 games against a team because they're in the East Conference. I reckon conference, depending on whichever conference you're in. If you're in the East, you'll play the West twice per team. If you're in the West, you'll play the East 2 times a year. But then you go and you play 3 and 4 against those other opponents. It makes it so much harder to to gauge how you're going to play.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The pass to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. They need this. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosiers.
Yeah, hoops has always been, basketball has been like the biggest sport there. I mean, you got the Cleveland Guardians now. You got, do they have a baseball team? Indiana. They don't have a baseball team.
Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Pass to Smith. Here's Davidson, covered by Smith. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence,
That's the only reason I like team takeover, because you get easier assist. Because you can throw it to a guy and then you can control the guy to get the ball in the bucket.
big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Garrett covering. Mathurin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shoots again. The Pelicans score.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Passes it to Mathurin. Garrett covering. Smith trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Barrett.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Got that one up quick.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. From 12 feet out. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davidson's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Halliburton. Coming off 31 points last game.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Williamson right side. Again, the Pelicans score.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doubled by Davidson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
There's the pass to Davidson. Down low, Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Back to Halliburton. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Indiana moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Another shot. And Okongwu finishes it off. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Pass to Patrick. Here's Hammonds. Pelicans with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. And here is Butler. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Davidson. 9 points in the game so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint, shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Nicholson, defended by Butler. Here's Davidson. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Tatum, he's checked in for Ingram. And so he hits both. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And here are the Pacers now, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Hammonds. He doesn't hit that one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Butler, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Indiana again missing. Here's Davidson. 12 points for him. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Butler. Meeks trying to break loose. It's blocked. Barrett inside the three-point line. And it's New Orleans scoring again. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Butler. Hedrick. Garrett covering. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Meeks. D right on him. And that time, also a missed shot. New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Davidson finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davidson's got 14 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Meeks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Butler with the ball, working on Nicholson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Smith. T is out there with Tatum. Then it's Ingram. And it's Peterson in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Spurs got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Three-pointer, Butler. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now, here is Smith, guarded by Davidson. Kicks to Butler. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Ingram passes to Smith. Pass to Davidson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Halliburton outside. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Tatum. Butler from outside. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And you see players trying to get...
Come on, coach.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Barrett, 13 points in the game. Here's Davidson, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
RJ.
Davidson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Patrick passes to Meeks. To the inside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Davidson. Bangs home the trifecta. Davidson's got 29 in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Over to the left wing. Hammonds passes to Mathurin.
Pacers foul. Second personal foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. A nice shot by Davidson.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Mathurin. Guarded by Tatum. The pass to Meeks. From 13, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Patrick passes to Hammonds. Can they get it? He can't get that one. Got it off in time. That one misses. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans on top, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pacers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. On the court right now for the Pacers. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Okongwu. Halliburton against Smith. Smith inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a whole...
On the triple. Davidson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New Orleans.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smith against Halliburton. Five on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's 37 points for Teague.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. A nice shot by Davidson. 41 points for Teague.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Here's Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Davidson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Smith. Here's Mathurin. And here is Okongwu. Over Williamson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Ingram passes to Davidson. Over Okongwu. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Back to Halliburton. He feeds it to Okongwu. Good D by Williamson.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Halliburton finds Smith. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
That one goes. Count it. Ingram's got 6.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Pass to Mathurin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Passes it to Smith. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Back to Halliburton. Barrett covering. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Smith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Peterson's checked in, and it's Tatum in for R.J. Barrett. A nice shot by Davidson.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Catherine's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He kicks it to Butler. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hammonds. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Davidson. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Butler with the ball.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
With the drive, and he gets the bucket. Davidson's got 58.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Assist from
Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Davidson. Over Okongwu. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
He lobs it up. The rebound by Davidson.
Would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing down off the long pass, though.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Butler finds Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Driving inside. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Butler. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Butler's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Mathurin, guarded by Tatum. Passes to Mathurin. Now Butler. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Assisted.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Pelicans.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Smith scanning the floor. To the middle. A nice shot by Davidson.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now the pass to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. To the paint. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop and bang, lobbed it right up there to form the finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Back to Butler. Okongwu with it. 6 points for him. Hammonds passes to Okongwu. No problems knocking that one down. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Here's Davidson and the powerful one-handed slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Bounce pass, Butler. Pass to Hammonds. Looking to get it going, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on both. 20 seconds left in the third. Smith against Butler. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Three-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's New Orleans, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll come back in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Smith, and it's Kent in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5. To the right side. Here's Davidson. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Love outside. Pass to Cage. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Passes it to Meeks. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here's Love. Rebound by Hunt. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hammonds checks in. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Patrick passes to Cage. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Hammonds. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, here's Meeks. With the clock winding down, and he dunks it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Love outside. And the pass to Patrick. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And Clark, that extends to the...
Substitution on the court.
And so here is New Orleans. To the inside, Davidson. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Goodrich, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Shoot it, you asshole. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good. Hunt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Tatum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Davidson. And good. And he hits it again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Nicholson from 15 feet away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first. Bol, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. He takes it in. And it's Davidson missing. Here's Cage. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Davidson. Rebound by Hammond.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Goodrich. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Hunt. He's guarded by Meeks. Davidson. The Pacers pull it in. Meeks got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Come on, nigga. Let's go. Let's go.
Inside, here's Goodrich. Rejected by Davidson. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Passes it to Nicholson. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Knocked loose. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And there's the pass to Love. Here's Cage. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's in there.
Yeah, inside. Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Pass to Cage. Back to Goodrich. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, Cage can't hit.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Oh, and one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for T.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Love deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Davidson. He's guarded by Meeks. A nice shot by Davidson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that...
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For